Reel out mistakes. It's important to always be real and honest with the people who follow what we do. It's all too easy to be a pariah of positive action when you work in the health and fitness industry. I used to do this, but now I do this. Look how successful and consistent I am with my food and exercise, all wrapped up in the shiny wrapping paper of how great we are. My ego loves this. It loves this sense of knowledge and superiority. Of course, helping people is good too. This is just part of human nature, but it's interesting to see. But this is very rarely, if ever, the full story. I am on a journey too, just like everyone else in life and the people who are following the content that I create. I'm learning about my habits with food that I didn't even know were there. I'm making mistakes, I'm reflecting, and I'm learning. I always looked at binging as 200, 300, 400 grams of chocolate. I thought that I didn't binge because I knew other people who ate a lot more than me, and they ate it faster than me. All of this is just thought in my head. I'm not qualified to say if I was or still am a binge eater, and to be honest, it doesn't really matter. I don't need a label, I just need to do the right things for me. And last night was not it. I went out for curry with my partner and my parents. One of my New Year's resolutions is to be more consistent with my high calorie food intake, to have more moderate portions, to have it around occasions rather than as emotional reactions, and to be mindful when I eat it, to be present and really enjoying it. I got a full house of not doing almost all of them last night. It started well, I'm being ironic, by having a slice of bread with knockoff Nutella on one half and butter on the other half beforehand. I was in my parents' kitchen, just like when I was a teenager, rummaging around the cupboards, prowling for food. It was interesting to see these habitual habits and patterns come back in. In that moment, I thought, this will be nice. And I went through those historical patterns of eating on instinct. I typically wouldn't do this at my own home, but that pattern came back out when I was at my parents' house. You've started now, I thought, when I'd eaten half and I could have stopped. You might as well finish it off. And I did. It wouldn't be the last time that thought crossed my mind and was acted on that night. Poppadoms and my starter went well. One poppadom was eaten pretty mindfully and some grilled chicken with a veg and salad I really enjoyed. Better than usual, I thought to myself smugly, which was pretty much the last conscious thought I had for the next 10 minutes as the main course promptly arrived. I again relapsed back into my old patterns, pouring out food, tearing off naan bread, my knife and fork glued to my hand. Almost zero conscious thought or awareness. Eating, talking, mindless. More like a ruthless eating machine than the mindful, calm, present person I'm trying to become. With about 80% of the food gone, I had this moment of clarity. There was a chance, a crack in the door. Sugar lumps, I thought. Maybe something else. You've done it again. You're actually full and you can stop there. It's going to cost the same amount whether you eat it all or not. My next thought was actually, well done. That's pretty mindful of you. Good work spotting that. I proudly, mentally patted myself on the back, only to bow my head, return to the trough that I'd momentarily left. Nah, might as well finish it off. And with that, I finished the meal. No fanfare, no sense of accomplishment at finishing a hot curry, which working through this now, I think might have been a belief that actually took hold of me in the moment. Just feelings of overfullness and frustration. Not for the first time, or the last time I'm sure. I woke up at midnight with my tongue glued to the roof of my mouth with dehydration. And I woke up still uncomfortably full this morning. It's easy to now say, as I was thinking, oh, lesson learned, I won't do that again. That's not how life works, as much as I wish it were true. I won't permanently learn this lesson from this experience, as much as that feels like what would happen right now. It hasn't worked the last 1,000 times, and so it's just another chance to learn now. Mistakes are painful, mentally and physically, but these are signposts to further learning. If you look, refusing to look back at them is refusing to learn. If you found this useful, please give it a like. If you've gotten better at portion control during meals out, let me know how you did it in the comments. And if you'd like more content like this, please subscribe to our YouTube channel.